brain leak. 3, 2, 1.
And that's how out of sync it always is. But then on my end, it's perfectly synced.
Mm-hmm. And we just go off of that. Don't worry about it, chat.
This is the problem of recording over Discord. If we were in person, we could slap each other instead of having to clap our hands. I don't like touching myself.
I feel like if we were to do this in person, the clap would still not be in sync.
Not once. Not ever.
Not be correct. Well, leakers from around the world, we're tuning into you live this time, except if you're listening on Spotify. Or
I'm not live. Only Ethan's live. My live doesn't count. Technically, I've been alive this whole time.
You've been alive this whole time.
34 years of it. And what have I learned?
What have you learned?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
I learned a lot yesterday. We went to the zoo.
What did you learn?
Saw a gharial. Do you know what a gharial is?
Is that a guy?
No. It's so sick. Look it up real quick. Gharial, I think. They're so cool, Sean.
Oh, they're the really long-nosed crocodile things.
Yeah, they're sick. They're so cool.
Why has this one got like tumors on his nose?
Their biology hasn't changed much in 190 million years.
I mean, why would it? They're perfect. Look at them.
I know. They look sick.
Dude, they could eat your mail through the letterbox.
They could. They could do anything that they wanted to.
They could eat your fucking dinner through your asshole.
The ultimate human centipede. Here's a question. Well, before we get into my question, you listening along at home who are not here live, I am currently doing a subathon. I have been live for, I can't see the timer anymore, but like 170 hours or something like that. 160 hours. I've been streaming all day, every day. Even when I'm sleeping, there is a camera pointed at me when I sleep, and
I don't know how you do that. I feel like I do weird shit when I'm asleep. Have you done anything weird since you've been sleeping? And people can see you?
I don't know, chat, have I done anything weird? Mostly people are just making memes of me being a Victorian child, just a sick Victorian child, or putting me next to old Renaissance paintings when I'm like this in my sleep.
You do sleep. You are all arms when you sleep.
I am.
You sleep. I remember the time that you like the first night you were here and I had to like go up and wake you up. And you were literally the kid from the Vine. I looked in and I couldn't see anything, and I was like, Ethan, what? I'm awake.
Was that the same night that I shit my pants?
Probably.
It probably was.
But you were all arms like in the air. You were like arms like up, and your face was like in the mattress.
Yeah, so Chad has said that oftentimes my head will just be under the pillow.
Which at that point, why even have a pillow? I wake up with headaches from sleeping properly. Like my neck is tense and my back is sore. And here you are fucking sleeping like a Family Guy character that fell over.
Yeah,
and you're fine.
I sleep with my head under the pillow and I sleep with my eyes open also. But I also do this thing, I don't know if I've done it, chat, you let me know, where I will wake up sometimes with my hands just in the air. Just like, imagine that I'm sleeping on my back and like one or both hands will just be up in the air.
Careful where that hand is going.
Whoa, yeah, sorry. I will just wake up with one or more. Oh, God. So that's a weird thing that I've done. Grabbing boobs. I could be grabbing boobs in my sleep.
Yeah, or just a zombie rising from the dead. Or Michael Jackson's Thriller.
I have framed my sleep cam so you can basically only see my head and a little bit of my chest because I'm very afraid of waking up.
Balls out.
Yeah.
Are you worried about something just slipping out?
I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little bit worried of pitching a tent in the morning.
Oh, that's true. What if you sleep slur? And you don't know it.
Well, there's no microphone in there.
Oh,
the
thank
microphone is
God.
off.
You could be doing anything.
I could be doing anything. I'm so afraid of just doxing myself in my sleep or something. What if I sleepwalk and I go and grab a whiteboard and I write down my address?
Dude.
What if I do that?
That's what happens in The Way of Kings. The Brandon Sanderson book. He sleep notates on the wall.
Oh, that's sick.
Pretty sick.
That's dope.
But also everyone thinks he's
dope.
crazy, so.
But yeah, so far, just been living my life every day. Every day on camera. Truman Show, truly.
Has there been a point where you've just wanted to end it all? Stream, that is. Have you just been like, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I do this?
Well, there was one point the other day where we went to the beach and fellow streamer, friend of the show, Sandwich, happened to also be streaming at the beach.
Oh.
And she was at the pier. And I was like, I'll go meet up with her and surprise her at the pier. And I thought I was way closer than I was. I ended up being, we looked at it later, I ended up being almost 4 miles away. But I could, because it's the beach, I saw the pier and I was like, that's got to be fairly close. And it ended up being almost 4 miles away. And that was horrific, being like, well, I've committed to it now. I mean, I just got to get closer. And then we walked all the way there. That was like kind of miserable.
How long did that take?
I don't know, chat. How long did that take? It took a little over an hour, I think. So it wasn't horrible, but it was woof. And then walking back to my car was kind of a lot.
Evelyn and I found out, hold on, I got to do a quick KM to burger real quick. Evelyn and I walk about 32 miles every week. It's because we just go out and read. We like walk from our house to a cafe or to a lunch spot or to something to read. And then we walk home and it accounts to about an hour of walking every day. So it's like 52 kilometers every week.
What? Jeez. That's sick.
That's what happens when you have a walkable city. You can just go wherever you want.
I know. I do love that about Brighton. It's so walkable. I had a dream about Brighton the other night.
Oh, was I in it?
I just realized that. You were in it. I think maybe it was it last night or the night before? I'm just realizing this now. That I was in Brighton and you and me and Evelyn were walking around as we do in Brighton. And I was like, oh, that's a cute little apartment. And then you were like, it's shit. All the apartments over here are super shitty. And I was like, oh, all right.
Classic me.
That was like the whole dream.
Well, they could be shitty. I don't know where you went. There's a lot of shitty apartments in Brighton. A lot of student accommodation that no landlord takes care of.
It was one of those dreams where I was like, oh, I'm in Brighton, but it wasn't anywhere real.
I see. You were just in fucking bumfuck Arkansas.
You know where I loved in Brighton? I don't know where it is.
My house.
Your house.
My loving arms.
Always my favorite place to be.
That's home.
That place where we went and got dinner and some wine. I don't remember where it was, but it was really cute. The building was
more
really cute.
Adjectives, more describing. Was it just you and me where we took the film pictures?
No, it was you, me, and Evelyn, and we went out to dinner, and it was one of the last nights I was there, I think, the last time that I was there. I don't remember. It was like an Italian place.
Oh, Tutto.
Maybe. I don't know.
Where we got Italian food, and you were sitting across from us, and it was me and Evelyn grilling you like your parents.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was that. Yeah.
I think it was Tutto. It's owned by the guy who does burnt orange fry. Any Brightoners out there, which is like literally no one fucking watching this right now?
Maybe, potentially. Any Brightoners in chat? But it is such a cute place.
It is.
I took a picture there because it was really nice.
We had a big, I didn't know any of this was happening. Apparently there was big like anti-far right protests all over Brighton yesterday or the day before.
Oh, really?
And I saw it all over the internet and I was like, oh man, I didn't know any of this was happening. I would have gone out and went like, woo.
You should have gone out and went, woo.
I could have. I mean, I was outside anyway.
You walking?
I walk everywhere and I didn't even see it.
And you weren't even walking with a purpose.
No.
Come on. Brain leak.
Hello, everyone. Wethead again here. Back again with another sponsor segment. This time it's from Mando. We've talked about them before, and I'm here to talk about them again. Are you tired of being a stinky person out there in the world? I had to shower just now because I'm a stinky man. But to get the fresh scent of Mando, I had to use all the water in the world to do so. But it's so much easier and you don't have to worry about it if you just use Mando deodorant. Mando whole body deodorant will be your best friend this summer. Or anytime, really. We smell all year round. Clinically proven to control odor for 72 hours, safe for the whole body, pits, package, and feet. Package is the worst one. It smells real bad. They got lots of sweet scents like bourbon leather, Mount Fuji, Pro Sport, and Clover Woods. I don't know what most of those smell like, but I can bet it smells better than what I normally smell like. Mando Starter Pack is the perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like a mini body wash or deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And luckily for you, as Mr. Wethead Smelly Man himself, I have a discount code to help you get hooked to my favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market. New customers get $5 off a starter pack and our exclusive code that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. So, use code BRAIN at shopmando.com, shopmando.com. This is so much easier to spell when Ethan's not here. Brain leak! We had Evelyn's sister over recently and we were hanging out and walking places, and Pride was happening this week in Brighton, which is fucking massive in Brighton. And we had to try and like avoid it wherever we were going. It was like, let's go to this place. It's probably busy. Let's go to this place. Everybody's everywhere. The gays had taken over Brighton all week.
Brighton, big gay town, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the biggest.
Big gay town.
I think it might be the biggest in England. I think Manchester has a big gay scene as well. But Brighton, I think, has the biggest. I think it's the biggest Pride festival in England. But I could be lying. And I'm allowed to do that on the internet. You're allowed to lie on the internet as much as you want.
You're allowed a little fib here and there.
Yeah.
Fib.
You're allowed to do anything if you're a YouTuber, apparently.
Very true.
And you'll just get away with it.
You'll just get away with it all.
I have multiple bodies in my basement.
I've seen them.
Oh,
I've seen them
that's a good segue.
Creepy...
I got something really cool. Hold on.
Okay. What do you mean that's a good segue after saying I have multiple bodies in my basement? What do you mean?
It's going to make sense.
I have multiple bodies in my basement. Wait, I have something really cool.
I have something really cool that I ordered that arrived today.
It's time for the... Oh, that's sick!
Right? Isn't that
That's
so cool?
dope. Is that a specific sword?
It's a bastard sword.
That's so cool.
Fucking real and everything. Well, it's not sharp.
Is it actually... I was about to say, is it sharp?
No, you can get it sharpened, apparently. And they were like, you need to be 18 to get it, and you also need to wait like 3 days. And I was like, my dumb ass will cut off a toe or something.
Yeah.
I just like medieval swords, you know? There's all these swords like a Lord of the Rings sword or a Witcher sword or like something like an elvish sword from Lord of the Rings as well. I'm like, they're cool, but they're too decorative. You know, like the Gryffindor sword from Harry Potter? You can't imagine anyone fighting with that. It's like what a king wears to his wife's funeral that he has killed.
If you're here again during the spring, we have to go to the Renaissance Fair, Sean.
Ooh.
We have to.
The Renaissance. What's
There's
Renaissance
so much cool
about
stuff.
it? Is there pictures? Is there paintings?
Well, you go there, and it's all people dressed up like the medieval times, and there's just a lot of shops where they're selling cool stuff. You can buy swords, you can buy cool armor, stuff like that. But they also have a big petting zoo. Then they have jousting that you can go and watch. You can do some axe throwing or some javelin or archery. It's so much fun.
I want to do that.
It's so fun.
I would like to do that. I want a big cape that has like bear fur on it.
Oh, yeah.
My hair will be fully gray by then. I'll put it up like this. I'll just be Geralt.
Have you stopped dyeing your hair?
Yeah.
Whoa. Embracing the gray. Huh?
Yeah. Embracing
like
the
Brighton.
slay, more like it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what's that?
Give us a hair tour. Give us a gray
There it
tour.
is.
Damn.
There it is.
That was so cool.
Well, now it's like
similarly,
blonde. I wanted to blend the blonde into the gray, so it's not like if you just have gray hair, it's like, woo, here comes a hard line down my head like a fucking surfer's wave.
It looks good right now. It's a good length on you.
Thank you. Hey,
You're welcome.
thanks for that, homie.
You're welcome.
You're looking engorged and proud today.
Tummy full. Actually, I haven't eaten today. Just had coffee. I tried to make an English breakfast a couple days ago.
What was in it?
It was beans and
good
tomatoes and mushrooms and sausage and the fattiest bacon that I could get my hands on, and an egg.
Yeah.
And toast.
So why try? It sounded like you succeeded.
Well, I tried to make the beans from scratch, and it was not good. I should have just bought the beans. It was fucked. People were complaining that I didn't have any black pudding, but it's hard to find black pudding around here.
You said that like Trump. People were complaining.
People were complaining about my English breakfast. I thought it was good. I thought it was
Not
great,
enough
actually.
beans.
Not
no
enough
black pudding.
beans. Oh, couldn't find it.
Yeah, do you guys even have like baked beans? You have like Bush's baked beans, but I don't know if that's the same thing.
So if you go into the international aisle, in the grocery store, sometimes they'll have like a British section that'll have malt vinegar and beans. Like a couple of other
Fuck
things.
yeah, represent.
That's mostly it though, just beans and vinegar. Which is really
I'm
funny.
full of beans and vinegar today. I'm feeling real British.
So I think maybe I will go back to the grocery store and just get those Heinz beans. Although I've
yeah.
been told that they're a little bit too sweet, but better than the beans that I made because they were just not correct at all.
I mean, they have to be a little sweet. That's kind of what they are. It's like a sweeter kind of like tomato sauce in them. Oh, you also got to get some fucking HP brown sauce. We just call it brown sauce.
HP brown sauce?
Yeah. It's I don't know what flavor it is. It's kind of like it kind of tastes like vinegar and Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
Like it's very tangy, but it's like the consistency of a ketchup. So we call ketchup as red sauce and HP sauce is brown sauce.
Huh. The brown sauce. I make brown sauce almost every day.
But it's good. You dip a little sausage in that, fucking chew on that, nosh on that scran, bro. Oh, you're
fucking
good.
Scran, brother. Scran.
Yeah, we need to like
a,
you need to get more fucking like British tea as well. Like you need a grand old sup of tea to go with that fucking fry up.
I should do that, shouldn't I? Because right now I have some PG tips. And they changed, at least here in the US, they changed the packaging for the PG tips.
To what?
They're no longer little pyramids. They're squares now.
Oh, yeah, the pyramid thing was like, I remember growing up and it was like Lion's Tea, and it was like, oh, the pyramid, the power of the pyramid, like that episode of The Office. Unlock the power of the pyramid because it gives more room to swirl, and it's the most, every other shape can fit within it, you know? It's just geodesically strong. But
geodesically, nice.
Now everybody's going back to fucking regular square bags. Which I will
still
point
have some
out,
pyramids.
as someone who makes tea, and we try and make it as good as possible, most tea you buy in tea bags is just like paper and sawdust. Like most of what you see in it, like you could shake it out and the actual amount of tea in it is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling them all out. I'm calling them all out.
But not you. Not you. No.
Not me. No, I try my best. If that sawdust makes it into our tea, it's not my fault. I try really hard not to make that happen. Really? Do you ever wish that you could get all your nutrients and vitamins and all of your stuff really easy without having to make it hard? Then have I got the product for you. It's called AG1 Athletic Greens, baby. Let's go! I hate waking up. and having to take so many multivitamins that there's so many different types to take. And I'm like, is this doing anything? Am I getting better? Am I getting healthier? I have no idea. All I know is that I've swallowed 50 pills and now I'm starting to vibrate across the floor. But AG1 is so much easier. It's a drink. You just put the powder sachet into your drink, shake it all around, maybe put some vitamin D drops in there yourself as well. I took it this morning. It was just so tasty, delicious. It's so easy, and then it's done. I don't have to worry about anything. It's just done. It fixed it all for me. AG1 is a foundational nutritional supplement that delivers daily nutrients and gut health support and is backed by multiple research studies, so you can trust what you're putting in your body. I need the gut health one. My guts don't work so well, so this actually helps me quite a bit. So if I had to recommend one product to support a whole body health, it's AG1, baby! And that's why I'm excited to welcome them as a new partner that we've had before. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3K2. You know that's important because I didn't even know what that was. And 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase at drinkag1.com/leak. Go check it out.
Brain leak?
I have a show and tell, much like you.
Ooh,
Show and tell.
what do you have?
My show and tell is a little bit different from what you have.
It's not a sword, got it.
It's not a sword. Went out to the mall, okay, and we passed by a Build-A-Bear. Do you have Build-A-Bear in the UK?
I think so, but don't quote me on that.
Build-A-Bear, you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went and we built a bear. Actually, I mean, we did and we didn't because this was the last one. Had to buy her off the shelf. They didn't have any more, so I bought the display model. Chat has named her Juntly. Juntly Late Mate is her name.
Oh
She
my
is
god, who yassified the Care Bears? What the fuck?
So this is supposed to be Ursula from The Little Mermaid. But this
Ursula
is,
didn't have like fucking bedroom eyes like that. What the hell is happening?
I know. This
Or maybe
is
she did.
Juntly Late Mate. Pretty saucy.
Wow.
Freaking saucy, brother.
You know what this is? This is just JoJo Siwa from Dance Moms.
Yeah, this is true. This is true a little bit.
Come as a bitch. I should have built better.
Dream guest on my podcast. How about one of my exes?
Oh my god, you should do a whole video with her just shaking to camera.
Just shaking. God.
Wow.
So yeah, that's
why Juntly Late Mate?
So me and my Twitch mods were playing Jackbox, and there's a game called Job Job. Have you played that one?
No.
The way that Job Job works is the first round you are just making sentence. There's a prompt, you write out a sentence, and then you're supposed to interview for a job, but then everyone has to use words that everyone else used in their sentence.
Oh.
And so it started off with jonking, and the first thing was I was up jonking my late mate. It was really late and we were all very delirious. I don't know.
Straight jorking it?
Times. Yeah, similar to jorking it, yeah. And then I eventually said something about my junt, and then it
Junt sounds like a word that you're not supposed to be allowed to say.
Yeah, and then it turned into Juntly Late Mate is the...
If you went out and called someone, like, cunt has lost all meaning now. No one really cares about cunt anymore. Thank you, Game of Thrones. But
yeah,
calling someone a junt sounds so wrong. That sounds like something you're going to go to jail for.
Yeah. It's junty. It's just junty.
It's serving junt.
It's serving junt. I haven't thought about it until now because we've always spelt it with a J, but it could be a D.
DJ. Junt.
DJ.
Like gent, the type of music.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. And then I think, I don't remember if I said this or somebody else, but somebody saying Joe Biden's wet junt. It's all horrific. It's all just the worst thing you've ever...
Joe Biden's wet
heard
junt is like a fat flap he has somewhere on him that you're not supposed to look at or poke or even ask about. There's a smell that comes from it.
Don't ask.
No one knows why.
Oh, smells and sounds
The
emanate
little
from
creature
his
that's
junt.
controlling him is inside that.
Oh, God.
Joe's wet junt. Ew.
That'll be the title of this episode.
I wonder if YouTube would even be like, that sounds wrong. The algorithm's like paradoxically gonna blow up. It's like, sounds like bad word, isn't.
Yeah.
What do?
We can test this theory, chat. We can test this.
Joe's wet junt. Kings of SEO right here.
So, Sean, I've been live all week.
Yes.
Being on camera every fucking second of every day. It's been crazy. What have you been doing this week? Any new things for you? Any new crazy things other than the sword?
Buying swords and shit.
Oh, yeah.
We were just hanging out with Evelyn's sister, doing things like that with mini golf. We did an escape room. I've been modding some video games. I played Dragon's Dogma 2 again. And then I was like, because I've been in like a huge fantasy mood, hence the sword. And I'm like, I want more.
You've been a big fantasy boy recently.
I want more fantasy stuff, but every time I try one, I'm like, this is like fantasy, but the gameplay sucks. Like I wanted to play Vagrant Story from the PS1, which I've heard is really good. And then I tried it and I was like, this gameplay kind of sucks. Story, characters, cinematography, all top tier. Multiple top of their game creators, and then you try playing it, it's like, man, this sucks.
Isn't there a new Fable coming out?
Yeah, Fable 4.
4?
Yeah.
Damn.
I had Richard Ayoade in the trailer where he's like, do you want to play Fable?
I've been doing his voice a lot recently. It's so funny. Hey, chat, do you want to play Fable, chat?
My favorite thing to do recently is Matt Berry, which is, Ethan, you have been live on streaming for many a day. Ethan Nestor. Fucking love Matt Berry.
I love him so much. Who's the guy that he talks to in the recording studio? Fuck.
I have no idea. Is it in What We Do in the Shadows?
I don't think so. I haven't actually seen
New
show
York
it is.
City.
Clem Fandango.
That's what a fucking name. That is something I wish I came up with for a Dark Souls character.
Hey, it's Clem Fandango. Can you hear me? Yes, Clem Fandango. I can hear you. It's Clem H. Fandango. Yes, Clem. Wait, did you add an H to your name? It's so good. It's
you should watch.
so fucking funny.
That's his character from What We Do in the Shadows, right?
I don't know. I think maybe.
There's whole like compilations of stuff he says in, because we were walking down the street the other day and I was like, look, Brighton with its beautiful ocean. Because everything he says, I say words like that anyway, where I like take a word and just say it differently. I'm like, Matt Berry's voice is perfect for that.
Yeah. He's fantastic. And he's also in the show that PJ showed us.
Yes.
You're pretty good at that one.
Oh my god, what the fuck is the name of it? The Dark Place Hospital.
Yeah.
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. That's it.
It's
very
funny.
I fucking love that.
Very,
He's also
very
in a new game that I want to play this week. That's right. I'm coming back, baby.
Oh shit!
Which I didn't
Video
realize.
time?
I realized I didn't go anywhere. I was just here. Yeah, there's a game called Thank Goodness You're Here, and it's like based in like Yorkshire, England, and has really cute little cartoon characters, and it's all very funny. And I want to play that.
Have you played Still Wakes the Deep?
I haven't. That's another one on my list. Evelyn played it, and she was like, "You should play it." And I was like, "I will."
It's very good.
Did you play it?
It's very, very good. I did. Yeah, it's very good.
Did you play it on stream?
It was great voice acting. Not during my subathon. I played it a couple weeks ago. It's very, very good. Very good voice acting. Here's a question. How do Irish people feel about Scottish people? What's the relationship between the Scots and the Irish?
It's one of those things where everyone's like, we're supposed to hate each other because we're both like Gaelic and Gallic. And it's like, who invented stuff first? And we're all basically fucking descendants from Vikings, basically. But I love Scottish people. I think they're great. There's a part of Irish people that are supposed to have like a sibling rivalry almost with them. But I love Scottish people. Scottish people and Irish people, there's very few of us in the world. We have to stick together. And then Welsh people were like, you're the cute little younger brother. You can come in as well. But the English, fuck them.
Did you see that screenshot from the Olympics where it was an Irish runner for track and field, and he had the Irish uniform on, but I think his last name was England, and so he had his number on the front, and it just said England covering up Irish.
Oh.
Or covering up Ireland.
The fact that his name is England shows the tyranny that the English have put upon us. They came over and they were like, your last name is England now.
It's so good. So good.
Brain leak.
Guys, do I need to tell you any more about Liquid Death? I look like Liquid Death right now because I look like death and my hair is basically liquid. Hi guys, Captain Wethead back again to tell you all about this sponsor part. It's Liquid Death, baby. Their cans are so tasty, delicious. The amount of times, this is like a legit thing that happens to me. I know I should be drinking more water during the day. Do I drink more water during the day? Absolutely not. But whenever I got Liquid Death, I'd get like a crate of them or a case or whatever, and I would go through like 5 cans a day. And then I would actually drink the amount of water that I'm supposed to be drinking because it's so much tastier, it's so much nicer, it's so much more of a habit to have like a can, crack that bad boy open. Here's my impression of a can opening. Pretty cool, right? And then you just glug, glug, glug. I really love the lemon lime flavored one, severed lime. It tastes so good. I like it so much, and I just have one, and I'm gaming, and I'm sipping away, and then I drink all the water that I'm supposed to that day. And it's so much better, too, because they come in so many different flavors. They come in so many different types. You can get still water, you can get sparkling flavor-infused water, or just plain water. You can get iced tea. You can get death dust, which is like a sachet thing that you can put into water. And it tastes so good. Not only that, but they have infinitely recyclable cans. So when you're ready, and that's all gone, throw it in a recycling bin. And then Bob's your uncle. You can get free shipping of Liquid Death's mountain water flavored sparkling and iced tea 8-packs with Amazon Prime, or you can grab a case at your local 7-Eleven, Target, Walmart, Whole Foods, or Instacart. They're in so many places. Go to liquiddeath.com/brain to check out all their healthy, infinitely recyclable beverages and find your closest retailer. That's liquiddeath.com/brain. When I read it slower, it's almost worse.
Brain leak.
Have you been keeping up with any of the Olympics at all? I know we talked about gymnastics last time.
I keep getting
I
keep getting this stuff on like I'll go to Reddit and I'll see updates of stuff, and I think Ireland has won four gold medals so far. I don't really know what in.
Pull it up.
But I know that we've been doing okay for ourselves. I usually wait till it's all over and then kind of like the Oscars. I'm like, okay, who won what? I saw some person she quit wrestling after she didn't make her way in and she got disqualified.
Whoa.
She was like 100 grams over her weight limit or something like
100
that.
grams?
Yeah. But I think there's more to it. I think she missed the weigh-in like a couple of times, and then this one was like, okay, you can't, we can't allow that. That's just against the rules. Yeah. But I don't know. But then she quit wrestling shortly after that.
Damn.
And I've been keeping up with the boxer lady who everyone was being very transphobic about and saying that she was a man and shit like that. And I was like, God, you guys fucking suck. And then, of course, Logan Paul puts 2 feet in his own mouth and curb stomps his own head out of stupidity.
Oh, what did he do? Oh, no.
Just tweeting shit out and then not looking anything up. And then being like, oh sorry, perfect. I was spreading misinformation. It's like, yeah, just don't.
Just look up stuff.
Because J.K. Rowling also said something about it as well. And I'm like, well, of course she fucking said something about it. She's far down the rabbit hole and she's an asshole right now. So just let people be people. Who cares?
Team Ireland has won 7 medals so far at the Paris Games. 4 golds across 4 different sports.
What did we win?
And 3 bronze.
We had to have won something for boxing. We're usually pretty good at boxing in the Olympics.
Let's find out. Ooh. No, God, just load
Look,
properly.
if I knew it was going to cause you stress and harm and anxiety to do this, I wouldn't have put this upon you.
I've got it. You want nice. Okay. So 7 medals overall, 4 gold. You got 4 golds in artistic gymnastics.
Ooh.
Nice. Boxing, rowing.
I was going to say
swimming.
it has to be boxing and rowing. We're usually really good at both of those.
Damn, Sean. Wow.
What did I do?
Your gymnast won the men's pommel horse final.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Doesn't have as cool a backstory as fucking Steve, but
Reese McClanagan.
hey, come on, Reese.
Reese McClanagan, boxing, women's 60-kilogram boxing. Kelly Harrington.
Yeah,
nice.
we usually have a really good like streak of female boxers in Ireland. I think we had the world champion for a while.
You got a bronze and a gold for rowing. You got the gold was the men's double sculls with McCarthy and O'Donovan.
What the fuck is the men's double sculls?
And then
do we just get our heads clocked together and whoever doesn't pass out wins gold?
I have no idea. And then that was lightweight men's double sculls, and then the regular, I guess, men's double sculls was Lynch and Doyle, the duo. And then swimming, you got a gold and 2 bronze. Daniel Whiffen with the gold 800 men's 800 freestyle.
No fucking whiffing around here. Pure victory.
Women's 100-meter breaststroke from Mona McSherry. And Daniel Whiffen again with a bronze for men's 1500-meter freestyle.
Dude, I just stopped paying attention after you said skulls, so.
I don't know. Dude, skulls.
Somebody said skulls is what they call rowing?
Huh?
Why wouldn't you just call it rowing?
I don't know.
I would hope that the guys that won had 2 skulls. Otherwise, where'd them brains go?
We should compete in double skulls. Come on. That'd be sweet.
Sculling is a long, narrow boat with sliding seats, rigged with 2 oars per rower, may be referred to as a scull.
The seats move?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's like a regular, like, rowing machine, right?
I didn't realize.
Why would the rowing machine seat move if...
I don't know, because there's no water. I don't know. I never thought about that. Wow, I never thought about that at all. That's crazy.
Their butt's got to go somewhere.
I guess so. I guess. Wow, I never thought about that. Damn, you learn something new every day.
Water is H2O.
Yes, I know that the water's there.
They don't want hydrogen to oxygen.
I didn't realize that the boat seat moved.
Isn't it kind of fucked that there's oxygen in water like that, like in its molecules, we can't breathe it?
Yeah, unless we had cool gills.
Fuck.
Would you rather be able to fly or would
you rather be able to have gills?
Oh, fly, of course. Who the fuck wants to go underwater and be like, ooh, cool, look at me?
I don't know. I think it might be kind of fun to go underwater.
Yeah, instead of flying?
Yeah, you're right. I'd rather fly, but it would be cool to go underwater.
Okay, I want to go see my friend 2 towns over. What am I going to do? Go in the fucking ocean and swim there or fly?
There's also rivers.
Yeah, there's so much resistance. Just because I have gills doesn't mean I'm fucking like a shark going through the water. That's what they do.
I guess. Well, what about flying? How fast are you flying?
Oh, faster than swimming, for sure.
Okay. How fast? If flying took as much energy as jogging, and it was the same speed as running, would you do it?
I have no idea what you said. If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. What are you talking about? Say it again.
If flying took as much energy as going for a jog, and you're flying at the same speed that you would jogging, would you still do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you'd be flying, but then you'd get so far up that then it would be like freewheeling down a hill while you're running. You could just go up in the air and then just fall. Let gravity do the work. Jesus, take the wheel.
I guess so.
Actually, why do people say that? Jesus couldn't drive. There was no cars back then. Jesus, take the chariot.
You know, he kind of drives our soul, you know?
That's true.
Who says that he's driving a car, man? Maybe he's just driving your motivation.
I have fallen down a huge rabbit
success.
hole on Instagram Reels because I was hate watching Mark Wahlberg's Stay Prayed Up in Reels, where every Sunday he would be like, praise God, stay prayed up, whatever. And then,
But he's wearing all of his merch, and it's just a way to promote his own merch.
yeah, what is it?
company or whatever.
Municipal, which
Yeah.
just looks like the most generic shit ever. But then I start getting ones where it's like when you're studying and the Spirit of the Lord hits you and you just start laughing. And I'm like, I don't know if this is a joke or not. Like the way they act in the reel, I don't know if they're being real or not. Brain leak! Do you care about what you're putting inside your body? Probably not, because most of us don't, because it's a pain in the ass to cook for ourselves and to go out grocery shopping. I know I don't like it. I would rather just sit all day and have stuff done for me. That's like the peak of humanity. But HelloFresh gets me one step closer to that because it's a meal service that you can get delivered to your door and you can tailor make the meals for yourselves, whether you want foods that have without allergens or you want foods that are like high in protein or low in carbs or whatever you want. There's a meal plan for you. And when you get it and you want to make the meal, they give you like a sheet that's like, oh, follow these steps to make this meal. Not only does it teach you how to cook, but you make really delicious meals really quickly. And they give you all the ingredients in a bag and all the ingredient amounts that you need. So when it's like, put in this amount, I'm always like, put in 5 grams and 2 cups and 3 teaspoons. I'm like, what does that mean? Those are all different measurements of things. But HelloFresh is just like, here's all the ingredients and here's all the measurements for them. So when you're making the meal, just take out this bag and you're ready to go. And it's so easy. It's great. I learned how to cook steak through HelloFresh. And I made a really good chicken dish one time as well. God, it's so good. I think about it fondly. So for free breakfast for life, go to HelloFresh.com/freebrain. That's a fun one. Free brain. 1 free breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life. It's capitalized. Just by going to HelloFresh.com/freebrain. Hopefully you guys understood that, what I was saying. Hopefully you guys go check it out for yourselves. Hopefully you learn how to cook. Maybe cook for a loved one, if not for yourself. And if you are your own loved one, then cook for yourself. Go nuts.
So, going off of that, have you seen that game show that has children quote Bible verses?
Oh, no, please tell me it has a cool name like Judgment Day or the New Testament.
No, I don't know what it's called. Chat, help me out on this if you know what I'm talking about. There is
I
this
don't think they
game
have a
show-
fucking clue what you're
game
talking
show
about.
where kids quote Bible verses. I've seen it on Instagram.
Nuns or done?
The American Bible Challenge.
Oh, you could have come up with something
Yeah.
way better than that.
It
Like
really could be.
skirt blasphemy just a little bit.
Wait, it's hosted by Jeff Foxworthy?
I don't know who that is. Maybe
is
I know
the-
his face.
Is this the show that I'm thinking of? It's insane.
I have no idea who Jeff Foxworthy is.
Jeff Foxworthy hosted Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Ooh.
And probably a bunch
Now
of...
it's called
or,
Are
no,
You
no, no.
Smart? Are You Smarter Than God?
No, that's not the show that I'm thinking of. This is the show. It's called The National Bible Bee.
Oh. American Ninja Warrior.
The National Bible Bee game show, hosted by Kirk Cameron, assembles 72 young people in a contest showcasing Bible verse memory and applied Bible study. With $270,000 in prize money, that's a kind of a weirdly specific number, the field of contestants come from participants at the National Bible Bee.
National
Damn.
Bible Bee. That sounds
Yep.
pretty fun.
That's crazy. Yeah, so what they do is kind of like a spelling bee. Somebody goes up and the judge starts a Bible verse and they say a sentence from it or whatever. And then the kid has to say what verse it is and then quote the rest of the Bible verse.
Oh my God. Can you use it in a sentence?
I guess the whole sentence. You have to say the whole sentence. I can't quote a single Bible verse.
Well, because you haven't read the Bible.
Exactly.
There's a lot of verses in the Bible. How the fuck are you going to quote all them?
I don't know. Because that's all they do, I guess. I don't know.
I read 4 Brandon Sanderson books. I can't quote any of it.
Yeah, I don't know. To be or not to be? That's the question. John Smith,
2014. You just say the year somebody said that in.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude.
I want to see if kids can guess like real or fake Bible verses. And Jesus said, yay, that is lit. Real or fake?
I did see the other day, maybe you'll get all of these. I don't know why I'm getting biblical stuff too. But it was a guy that had sort of like transcribed the Bible into Gen Z slang.
Oh,
it's so funny. But he was like he was actually preaching though. And he was serious about it.
He was trying to like win the vote.
Quinn, yeah, the Yossified Bible. Exactly.
Oh, Quinn's here.
Quinn's here.
Hey, Quinn.
Quinn's in chat.
Jesus as the main character and to Mary as a pick-me girl for God. Fuck yeah.
Mary the pick-me girl for God.
It was an immaculate conception. Oh, fucking pick-me girl.
It's so funny. Oh,
the creator
so
went on
good.
to use other terms such as body count. He also used the phrase cuffing season, as popularized by SZA's song Big Boy. What is cuffing season? Do I even want to know?
Can you recite a verse from the Gen Z Bible?
Ooh, I want to. This is just a thing talking about it.
And on the 4th day, the Lord served cunt. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, here we go.
Boy.
Oh, some of these are fucking long, though. So, like, a bunch of people have tried to put together a legit account of the things that we totally believe in, you know? That's not a fucking Gen Z. Yo, I thought it'd be cool to drop you a message, Theophilus, after fully grasping everything from the start. This fucking sucks. This isn't it.
That can't be.
You find one. These suck.
Gen Z Bible verse.
Mary was a pick-me girl for God and was simping for him in prayer.
So fucking funny. Can you understand these Gen Z Bible translations? Hold on.
We can try.
So, is Jesus based or chuggy?
Chuggy?
Is Jesus based?
What the fuck is chuggy?
That's so funny. Okay, so Mary was a pick-me girl for God and was simping for him in prayer. And when Angel Gabriel appeared to her and said, "You've passed God's vibe check. He wants you to be the mother of the main character, the son of the top G." She said, "Bet." And Gabriel left her on red, and she let the Holy Spirit cook.
Fuck yeah, dude. That is how you get people to read the Bible.
It's so funny. W to those who aren't thirsty for this midlife, for they will have eternal life.
Does Jesus has to at least at one point say on God.
Oh man, he must. He must. Oh God. W to those who take L's from this life, for they receive an everlasting W.
Wow. Jesus had mad riz, for he had 12 apostles.
This is the translation of "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." W to those who throw hands. W to those who don't throw hands, they will secure the eternal bag. This is so good. They will secure the eternal bag. Jesus is so based.
Jesus.
Oh, that's good.
Jesus based Rizzler.
Damn. Jesus W. Jesus W.
Jesus W in chat.
Oh man.
W God.
God. That is so.
Do you think
funny.
Pontius Pilate went up and then he had to like kiss Jesus on the cheek to be like, he's the one claiming to be the Messiah, and he just went like, take the L. And then Pontius Pilate came over and was like, get him! Throw hands! Catch these hands, Jesus!
I don't know, maybe. I don't know who that is.
Pontius Pilate was the guy that crucified Jesus.
Whoa.
And Judas betrayed him.
Judas,
no.
Judas, no.
And I brought you murder.
Murder. Damn.
Yeah, I used to know a lot of
the Gen Z.
I used to know a lot of Christian lore. When you think about it, when you think about Jesus' story like an Elden Ring character, it's pretty fucking cool.
Damn. Foul tarnished. Jesus.
Foul Christian. Hello everyone, Sergeant Wethead here to give you our sponsor segments for today's episode. This part is sponsored by Miracle Made. Wow. Miracle Made are self-cooling, better quality sleep sheets inspired by NASA. They've got silver-infused fabrics in them to keep the temperature regulated. You don't want to be hot during summer. You don't want to have to stick a leg out and then the boogeyman's going to get it. You want to be comfortable in your own bed. That's why you have a bed. And because they're silver-infused into them, they kill 99.7% of bacterial growth. So P.U. stinky be gone. Traditional bed sheets, they're basically just sponges for all your sweat and jizz. So don't do that. Get Miracle Made sheets so you're not stinky. So if you want to get some for yourself, go to trymiracle.com/brain. That's trymiracle.com/brain to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code BRAIN at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. I think that's good. We're doing this for you. We're giving back to the world. Go get it.
Brain leak.
If Jesus was an Elden Ring boss, which boss would he be? Like an existing boss.
Ooh. Who's the most like... He'd be like a Gideon Ofnir, I feel like.
Oh, the all-knowing?
I knew you'd come. Because Gideon stands there with his arms out, ready for you.
Mm-hmm. He does.
That's like Jesus' whole thing, T-posing.
That's Jesus' whole thing.
Or he'd be like...
T-posing.
He'd be like Godfrey. He would come back after like everyone was like, oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
And then 3 days later he comes back and he's like fucking ripped. And every depiction of Jesus, he's fucking shredded.
He is, but is he shredded because he's been working out, or is he shredded because he's been starving in a cave for a month or whatever it was?
He's shredded because he's the son of God and he's based.
And he has W Riz.
Yeah, he's fucking mad Riz. Look how many we're still celebrating him. It's
Jesus,
the year
give me the Bible,
2024
the Aki way.
because Jesus had mad Riz.
Damn.
He was like, after I die today, this is year 1. It starts here.
It starts here.
Yeah.
It starts here.
Fucking.
They should start calling the New Testament Jesus the Aki way. They should.
Yo, can I get some of that fucking fish and loaves the Aki way? Damn.
The Aki way. Oh man. What about Adam and Eve? I don't know. Is Adam and Eve in the Bible? It is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Which, how did they make kids without incest? We learned that you need 80 people minimum to repopulate like the earth without fear of incest and fucking everybody up. Oh, maybe Adam and Eve is like Marika and Radagon. Adam is Eve.
Oh.
Radagon is Marika, or whatever it is. Marika is Radagon. And then you have to go up to Adam and Eve and you have to do the and
Maybe.
the statue changes. I don't know.
How many times have you beaten the DLC at this point, by the way? And did you have a hard time with the final boss?
No, because I I did it in an easier way. Like my build was already, the build I was using for my playthrough was already like one of the craziest builds in the game in terms of strength. I realized that Point Crow just did a thing with his goldfish beating the DLC and is using the more armor and twin great stars, which is what I finished the game with. But that was just because it's ultimate bonk build. I just wanted the strongest double bonks, and twin great stars is pretty nuts. So it was already easier in that regard. But I also used the mimic because I was like, I don't want to record the episode and be here for like 6 hours trying this boss just to beat him and then not be happy about it. Just to be like, oh, thank fucking God it's done, and not have enjoyed it. Because when you're recording, it's like, I want to get the episode done. I don't want this to go on forever. So I just pulled out my mimic and me and Double Bonk finished it together.
How many times did it take?
4, 5. The first time I went in, I think I could have beat it on like earlier attempts, but I went in and I was like, shit, I missed like whole bunches of the map. So I tried it a few times and I was like, I don't want to beat it and then have missed entire sections and then do things kind of out of order.
Some people have been beating that boss over days.
Yeah. Well, because their builds are kind of all over the place. People were like, oh, you used the mimic to beat it, so it doesn't count, which, of course, people were going to say that anyway. Doesn't really matter, but...
Fake gamer! Fake gamer!
Then people were watching Kai do it, and he switched to the Blood Fiend's arm, which is, like, one of the most broken weapons in the game. And they're like, yeah, he did it. He didn't use mimic. That's so cool. I'm like, isn't that kind of the same thing? That you're using something that is considered, like, making it way easier? You just charge R2s, and you do, like, the highest bleed in the game, and you stagger every second hit. Like, I used that weapon before it got nerfed, and it was stupid broken. I'm like, it's basically the same thing. But people move their goalposts quite a bit. I think if you beat the game, you beat the game. It doesn't really fucking matter.
When are you doing Sekiro?
I don't know.
The people want to know.
I know they do. I want to do...
Sekiro, all one video.
I thought about doing Demon Souls first because that was the one I wanted to play again next, but I do like Sekiro. I think Sekiro is my second favorite FromSoft game. Even though some of the bosses I'm bad at. So, I'm like, a lot of the bosses leading up to like Genichiro, Ape, all of those are like doable, but then I get to like the Owl, and I'm like, I don't really know how to beat you easy without just cheesing it. And then Ishin at the end, I'm kind of bad at. I've only beaten him once, so.
When will you do Garden of Banban all one video?
Never. I don't even want to do the newest one. I'm like, I did them.
Is there a new one?
Yeah, it's like Ban.
Apparently there's
8.
a new FNAF video game as well that came out yesterday.
Aren't they working on like 9 of them?
I have no idea. So many people had me watch the new trailer for the thing that's coming out soon, and I went, whoa, I don't really care. It's, your prerogative to like what you want to like. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but I just don't really care about it.
Wait,
so I went, whoa.
What came out yesterday?
It's called Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit.
Into the Pit?
Into the Pit. Yeah.
I'm watching Dawko play it. Oh, cool. It's like
it
pixelated.
looks kind of like, it's like 8-bit. It's kind of cool.
Well, that's nice at least. At least they're doing something different with it. If it's just another of the same thing, then I'm kind of like, eh.
I don't know. When people said that there was a new trailer out, I thought that they were talking about for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the movie.
Oh, no. I think there's also like a go-karting game out. Like a FNAF kart.
A FNAF karting game?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's legit or if it's like fan-made, like the Bloodborne one.
Oh, the Bloodborne one. That was
Still haven't played it.
Still haven't?
No.
Bloodborne kart, all in one video.
Well, because they had to change it, so it's not really Bloodborne anymore. It's just kind of like Bloodborne in spirit.
Oh, yeah. That's right, because they got a cease and desist from Sony, right?
Yeah, good old Sony. We're not going to do anything with the game, but you're not allowed to either, motherfucker.
Did you get the PS5?
I didn't. I do want to, though. I want a 60 FPS Bloodborne.
That is so crazy. We talked about this last episode. It's just
like 2 lines of code, right?
Yeah, I'm holding out hope. Someday it'll come out. Probably not.
Someday. I don't know. Maybe. Who fucking knows? We'll
What are
be
you
stuck in
What are
here
you
forever.
looking forward to? Do you even like video games?
I'm looking forward to sleeping in my own bed after this is done.
Like
That's
right
what
after
I'm
this?
looking for. No. Once the subathon is over, I'm looking forward to sleeping in my own bed again.
Why? Where are you sleeping now?
I'm sleeping in the movie room because I can run an HDMI into there because it's right over there.
Hey, I slept in that bed. It's like we're sleeping together.
That's what I think about every night as I go to sleep.
That bed hurts my back. I have a bad back.
Yeah, it kind of hurts my back too. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
You should put on a movie some night as you're sleeping, so Chat can just see like flashes of light hitting your face.
That would be kind of fun. We could do that tonight, chat. What even is coming out? I haven't been up to date on the games that are coming out.
Black Myth Wukong is coming out, but
I don't know what that is.
it's the game about the monkey man, and he's killing all the bosses. But people said that it's kind of a boss rush game. That it's not actually. I thought it was kind of like Sekiro, where you could run around and fight dudes and upgrade and that kind of stuff. But I think it's just bosses. So now I'm like,
But it's
Is it FromSoft or no?
no. I don't know what the name of the
that's what I
company
thought. I
is.
was like, what?
I think it's a Chinese game company. I didn't know the name of them. Upcoming video games. There's bound to be something
got?
good before the
There's
end of the
gotta
year.
be something.
There fucking better
Gotta
be.
Gotta be something.
The Star Wars Outlaws game is coming out.
Eh.
I don't really care about Star Wars.
Nah.
That's kind of it. Those two
That's kind of it. Really?
for
That's it?
August. Yeah.
Damn. What's coming out in September or October?
Oh, September has Space Marine 2, Warhammer 40k, which I got early access to and I played a bit of, and it was fucking awesome. Now I can actually talk about it. I forgot.
Nice.
That game's going to be sick. Mm-hmm. And that's it. October.
That's it. Did you ever play Bolt Gun? Rahul was in it. He was the main character, but it was kind of like Doom / Warhammer.
Yeah, I played a bit of it, but I got a bit bored. I didn't
Alright.
really like it. It's cool that he's in it
I
though.
thought it was- I thought
He's
it
a
was
big
kinda fun.
Warhammer fan.
Talk about Wolverine. I haven't seen it yet. I've been stuck in this cage.
It came
I've
out
been stuck
before
in
you
this-
started. What are you talking about?
I know, but I didn't have time. I know.
There was a whole week.
I know, but I have time to see it. I
And now you're going to be spoiled about everything because all the memes are everywhere.
No. As long as you don't say anything, Chad, I won't see anything. Because
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Don't.
You know how
do
long
it!
I've been waiting for this?
Don't spoil anything for me.
I didn't spoil. I
spoil.
just said a meme. You don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know. I am going to throw a rave tomorrow. I think, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow.
A rave?
I had an impromptu rave in my house where I was dressed up as a nun.
Ooh, nun rave?
And, yeah, I did a nun rave, but and I just played music and I had my lights and I had like a little haze in a can and I made my fire alarm go off by accident. But I am gonna have Alana over because she DJs and she's gonna teach me how to DJ.
Wow,
Throw a little rave.
Fuck yeah.
And on top of that, I forgot about this song. At the beginning of the stream, I made a mold of my face.
You did.
And my foot.
You called
and
me.
my hand. That's right. Would you like to see the finished product?
It's done?
Yeah.
You made a real boy?
Yeah. It looks like it almost looks like there's snot in my nose because you have to have holes in the nose so I can breathe when the mold is happening, but then you can fill it. So you just have to kind of sand it down a little bit. But this is my
Oh no! That is so fucking weird.
Isn't that kind of cool?
You got a buggus going on. You got a big pimple on your mouth.
Little booger boy.
Your eyebrows are all wrong.
Well,
That is
there's a
so
couple of
creepy.
There's 2 or 3 real eyelashes and a couple of real eyebrows in here. Like, I don't know if it's on, like right over here.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. Do you want to see the foot?
Yeah. I guess. I mean, I don't, but yeah.
This one got kind of fucked up. There's like.
Well, because you got fucking.
crevices.
Oh, never mind. You got bubbles. You moving them toes when they were doing it?
I was moving them to. But this here is the actual vein.
Ooh, piggy dipping.
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
You fucking dipping a little toes in?
But don't worry, I'll send you a copy of my face.
Okay.
I'll send it to your house. You can put makeup on it.
Can I attack it with my sword?
Yeah, for sure.
No, it'll hurt my swords.
Oh.
I mean, oh
Okay,
no,
I
your
thought you were
face.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be like, oh no, it'll hurt my.
No, I'll buy a gun for that.
Oh man. Yeah, I'll send you a copy of my face. You can do whatever you want to it.
Oh, we should make clay pigeons out of your face.
That would be sick.
Little fucking Ethan faces flying into the distance.
Well, so what I was thinking was, I have now a silicone mold
of my face, because you have to make the silicone mold and then you fill that with, I can't remember what it was called, but you fill that with the stuff that hardened. So now I just have a thing, and I can make molds on my face.
I'm thinking about making a Jello mold out of my face.
Ooh, eat your own face.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, you got to do more
sick?
stuff with it. You can't just make one mold of your face and then not do anything.
For sure.
You got to make like
The
a
thing
whole
that
target practice, go to archery, do something with it.
I'm worried about making the mold.
The Jello mold of my face, because I'm worried that it'll break when I try and get it out, you know?
Okay, then
So.
just try again.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it won't be hard enough.
That's a weird thing to have trepidation about, some anxiety about.
What?
Make your Jello firmer.
I guess, can I?
I mean, yeah, put gelatin or something in it. I don't know.
I guess so.
Even though that's made out of bones and people don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I could do a bunch of stuff with it. But now I have this whole thing of my face. And I'll send one to you.
You got to do one of your ass.
See, everyone wanted me to make a mold of my balls.
No, balls are boring. I mean, you can make truck nuts if you want, but I just meant that
DIY truck nuts. That's brilliant.
You can make one of your cheeks. I feel like people have seen your cheeks already, so you could just make one of your cheeks and then make your ass sit on your face.
That's how I make the perfect chair. I make a mold of my butt. That's sick.
Yeah.
Damn. I really do like the DIY truck nuts idea, though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. You could do that.
Mm-hmm. I could do that. I just have to squat in the thing for...
You should get a mold of your ass and a mold of your face and put them back to back. So you're just a face with an ass on the back of it. And then like a little pair of dangly nuts underneath it. Put the 2 feet.
Yeah!
Just a weird little fucking guy, like a spore creature.
That would be so cool. How do I combine them, though? Just, you make things. Glue? What do I, bolt them?
Yeah, because I guess the stuff isn't that thick when it goes in.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You'd have to make them separate and then make sure they fit over each other and then just like hot glue or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Super glue. If that would work.
Man.
I don't know if it would.
That would be sick.
Yeah. Then you could replace, what's their name? Juntley?
Juntley.
Yeah. Or give Juntley a friend.
Juntley's best friend. Look at her.
I don't like how Juntley's looking at me.
So pretty.
That is way too yassified for me.
Isn't that kind of upsetting to you?
Yeah. I don't know I don't know if it's like seductive eyes or it's I am so much better than you eyes.
God. Horrific.
It's giving Miss Piggy.
It is a little bit Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
It is a little bit Miss Piggy. Well, yeah, I'll send a face to you.
Thank you. I can't wait to open up a box, forgetting what it is, and there's just your face staring up at me. And then I'll paint it.
Yes,
I can
think you
airbrush
should.
it. Make you look
That
like a
would be-
sick, dying Victorian era child.
That would be so funny. Please airbrush my face. Your airbrush room is done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Woo! Perfect.
Now I can clog my airbrush as much as I want.
Yes, the perfect first test project, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
Anyway.
Get right on that for you. Anyway, should we end this episode of the week?
How did it feel?
Leakers.
How does it feel knowing that I get to leave and you don't?
It feels so good. Feels so good to me. You've been so good to me.
How was it for you? Pulls out a cigarette. So good.
Oh, guys, we're at 7K. If we get to 8K, I'll get to smoke a cigarette.
That's what'll happen. By the end of the subathon, you'll be 25 days deep. It'll just cut to you with bags under your eyes and a fucking cigarette in your mouth.
Smoking cigarettes.
A fucking shot of Jameson in your hand. Being like, what does it all come down to?
Can't wait for it, guys. Well, Sean, you go enjoy your life, I suppose.
I will.
Boy, oh boy.
Bye, Chad. Bye, everybody.
Brain leak.